we want to know whether the Bible that we read today is as it had been originally written, we need to find early copies to be able to compare, to reconstruct as the text would have been written in ancient times. Now we have a problem. We have a problem because texts tended to be written on organic matter, like this replica papyrus I'm holding. This is what we really mean by a fragment of the New Testament. Likewise with the Old Testament, often this would be written on vellum, animal skin. And there's a problem with organic material like this, and that is that it decays actually quite rapidly. And so in most parts of the world, if you hid a book, a papyrus, a scroll, animal skin, it would disappear within decades. But there's a particular location in the land of Israel that has a significant microclimate for preserving texts. And that's the location of the Dead Sea, the lowest point on earth, with caves which would be so salty and so dry that they would be the perfect place for preserving ancient texts. Now, the earliest complete Hebrew Old Testament that we had until the 1940s was the Masoretic text. About 1,000 years old, it allowed us to compare the Old Testament we use today with the Torah scrolls of the Jewish people. And the copying tradition has been shown to be good over 1,000 years. But in 1947, Bedouin shepherd boys made an accidental discovery of the first of the Dead Sea Scroll caves. And these are caves where a Jewish community living at Qumran had hidden their books, their precious scrolls, from the Romans. And we know in 70 AD the Romans destroyed the temple in Jerusalem and would carry out a great persecution of the Jewish people. But these scrolls were hidden in such a perfect environment that they would be preserved for nearly 2,000 years for then archaeologists to discover and to put on display today in the Israel Museum. Now, these manuscripts would include almost every book of the Old Testament. Only the book of Esther is still absent of a witness among the Dead Sea Scrolls. In fact, 40% of the Dead Sea Scrolls are biblical books. And that means we can begin to piece together the Old Testament as it had been written at the time of Jesus. And we can demonstrate that there's been faithful copying for 2,000 years.